Module 2, Prepping for the Perfect Meeting. A lot of this module is about disaster recovery. The other half is your own pre-meeting preparation. We'll also talk about recording because a lot of people don't understand that without permission, it's illegal in most countries. As the meeting host or organizer, you are responsible to ensure everyone attending has the tools, information, and logins they need for the meeting, and to also make sure you can recover from the inevitable challenges that online meetings can present. If you're the host, you can do a lot to prevent problems from happening, and that's what this module is all about. But first, let's jump into golden rule number 2, master your meeting platform. Are you ready to avoid meeting mishaps? Do you know how to break into subgroups? Do you know how to conduct anonymous polling or get anonymous feedback? Do you know how to recover from muting mishaps, screen freezes, and bandwidth crashes, both for yourself and to help fellow team members, or storms, fires, or floods cutting internet access? Many of these you can fix with simple meeting planning. And you should know your way around the meeting platform so you can correct mistakes or give guidance to others on the call who are having challenges. For example, as the meeting host, you also need to know how to mute and unmute others or the entire meeting en masse. You might have a contentious interaction taking place. You might need everyone to stop talking to keep the situation from going sideways, or to help bring a side conversation back on track. Sometimes meetings benefit from a little time out. You need to put in the time to master your meeting platform. But you also need an eye for detail. How many times has someone sent you a link to a document that you couldn't open because of access or permissions? What if this happened to be a critical piece of pre-reading prior to a meeting? Always test your links, especially if it's a browser you didn't create it on. If your participants need access to a tool to vote or post topics, make sure you have a link that you can post in the meeting chat space and test it to make sure it works. Unfortunately, it's beyond the scope of this course to cover all the meeting platforms and their nuances. But we do recommend you review the support pages of whichever tool you choose and make sure you become a subject matter expert. And finally, even though you may have mastered the meeting platform 2 weeks ago, make sure to check before the call that nothing's changed since you've last logged in. In our experience, that little button you once used to share a document can change without warning. Once, our team experienced a period of a few weeks where half of the participants were accidentally leaving the calls, all due to a project engineer changing a key button location. It was changed to where the mute key once was. All of a sudden, it had been replaced with the Leave Meeting Now button. And no, we're too polite to say which company did this. So even if you're an expert, make sure to review how your meeting platforms work regularly, and certainly before an important call.